Well, welcome to my channel. My goal is to share beautiful Pyrex pieces with you and provide a little historical information about these pieces, when they were made, different variations, values, etc. You know, I grew up seeing Pyrex in the homes of all of the women in my life, but I never really gave it much thought. It wasn't until I became an adult and began to stock my own kitchen that I really started to appreciate both the beauty and the functionality of Pyrex glassware pieces. Over the past several years, my husband and I have started casually looking for Pyrex at estate sales, garage sales, thrift stores, etc. And we've also tried to gain a little bit of knowledge about Pyrex through books like Pyrex Passion by Michael D. Barber and the Pyrex Love website. And I'd like to share some of our finds and some corresponding information with you. So in this first video, I wanted to share the primary mixing bowl set. My husband picked this up for me at our local thrift store a few months ago, and I was really thrilled to add it to our small collection. One of the most iconic Pyrex sets, these were the first colored opal Pyrex items produced, starting in November of 1945. This is the 400 series, so we have 4 round nesting bowls, starting with the 401 Robin Egg Blue, 402 Chinese Red, 403 Jade Green, and the 404 Canary Yellow. This also, the mixing bowl set also came in the 300 series, which omitted the 404 bowl. And we actually found the 300 series, just the blue, red, and green bowls first, and then we later picked up the yellow bowl to complete the collection. So according to the book Pyrex Passion, this set retailed for $2.50 when it was produced, and it was manufactured in Charleroi, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure I'm saying the name of that town right, so please feel free to correct me. So we know this particular set was produced between 1950 and 1968 because model numbers and capacities are printed on the bottom. The earlier pieces that were produced between 1945 and 1949 do not have this imprinted on the bottom. So let's take a look at each bowl. So let's start with the Robin Egg Blue 401. We'll lift it carefully off here. So this is such a beautiful color, it really is, and it's in great condition. The paint looks really good. Inside looks really clean. The bottom has a little bit of dirt and grime that I really haven't tried to clean up yet, but I probably will. So the 401 is the 1.5 pint or 3 cup capacity. 402 Chinese Red had a little more love. It's got a few scratches in the paint. It's a little bit tough to see there, but there's a little bit of patchiness there in the paint too. Inside looks really great and no chips or anything like that. Bottom looks pretty good. So the 402 bowl is the 1.5 quart, so that would be 5 cup. Then we have the Jade Green 403, which I think this color is just beautiful. This bowl is in really great shape. I mean, when you consider how old this is, and you know, who knows how many owners it had, or if it only had one before us, it's just really amazing. There's a little bit of discoloration on the inside here. Again, I haven't tried to clean these up, so that may come off. 403 bowl, which is 2.5 quart, so that would be a 10 cup capacity. And then finally we have the Canary Yellow 404. So this, like I said, we found this separately, and this bowl is actually a little bit older than the others. It does not have the model number and capacity printed on the bottom like the others do. So we know it was produced between 1945 and 1950. A little scratched up in the paint, which is, you know, something that we see a lot in these, but still a great looking bowl. I have a few different bowls in this size, and I use them all the time for salads and, you know, things that you just need a little bit of space to toss them around. So primary bowl sets are, you know, they're pretty easy to find. We can find them at estate sales, etc. around here, but they don't come cheap. We see these priced at $60 or more in our market, and they do seem to sell pretty quickly. Online, the 4-piece sets sell for between $75 and $125 depending on condition. So that's it for our first video. Thanks for watching, and follow us for more Pyrex fun.